So reading off some of the questions here on the McDougall destroys, we talked about McDougall promotes a high refined sugar diet. He sells, sorry. What you sells speaks so loudly, I can't hear a word you're saying. What you sell speaks so loudly, I can't hear a word you're saying. McDougall sells refined carbohydrate, refined sugar, flour, from whole wheat, rice, whatever, refined down to little particles, little powders and made pastas, refined product. Do I eat them? Fucking oath. Why is that? Because they're lean, high energy providing foods. They're lean as fuck, man. I mean, the sodium is maybe an issue if you're sedentary and lazy and sit on your fucking ass, which I don't recommend doing. Unless you're ill or sick or got a broken leg. Okay, and catch up on YouTube videos. But man, seriously, there's a lot of fucking problems in the world. We all need to get up, carb the fuck up, and be more active and get shit fucking done. Dr. McDougall sells refined sugar, refined carbohydrate. Sorry, flour is refined sugar. It's refined carbohydrate. The Kempner diet is temporary. You don't eat refined sugar, white rice, fruit juice, and only fruit for the rest of your life. So McDougall doesn't contradict himself. Yes, he does. He says don't eat sugar, and then he fucking says eat sugar. If you got diabetes type 2, McDougall says eat refined white sugar. He says the studies prove that white refined sugar, that gets so many people fucking aggro. White refined sugar. That gets people like, have a fucking panic attack. Anyway, McDougall says himself, white refined sugar has been clinically, scientifically, unequivocally proven to increase insulin sensitivity. This is why you lose weight.
And it's just no question about it. Fat, we're talking about pig fat, cow fat, olive fat, paralyzes insulin, increases insulin needs. Carbohydrate, including pure white sugar, increases the sensitivity to insulin. It was published by Brunzell from University of Washington in the New England Journal of Medicine in, I think, 78. Brunzell's his name. He took type 2 diabetics. He made a synthetic diet, 45% sugar, and then doubled white sugar, maltodextrose, plain table sugar, doubled it to 85% white sugar. Every aspect of the diabetes improved. Walter Kempner, back in the 40s and 50s, published his results on treating type 2 diabetics with rice, table sugar, fruit, and juice. And Kempner knew back in the 50s that sugar makes insulin work better and cures diabetics. But you see, we've got it entirely backwards these days, thinking sugar causes diabetes. You know, it's so backward and bizarre, nobody stands a chance.
McDougall, carb the fuck up, raw till 4, high carb, low fat, vegan, oil free. Do you know why you motherfuckers lose weight? Because you can become catabolic. Anabolic is steroids make your weight go up. Fat, protein, anabolic, you go up. You go increase your weight. Catabolic, you're going down. It's like corticosteroid effects. So don't take Kenacort to lose weight. Eat like fucking me, ride your bike, and get lean as fuck. Long term. Every time though, you motherfucking calorie restrict. You train your metabolism to hold more weight, hold more fat, hold more fluid, just hold more mass. You train that. I train catabolic effect. Now I'm trying to actually gain a bit of weight, so I'm eating potato crisps and ride my bike, fuck all. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Now, I really love being able to just tell you straight up what I fucking think and not really give a fuck what anyone else thinks, other than those people who see the truth. The truth knows the truth. And it's really good I can just be one-on-one straight up with you. No bullshit. Can you imagine how leaner, lightweight I would be if I never ever took anabolic steroids? Look how emaciated I look now. And I'm a steroid fucking addict apparently. People say I'm a steroid addict. And I've used steroids in high dosages and for long times. But please explain why the fuck I look so emaciated. I look like the fucking machinist. Anyone who looks like the machinist isn't on anabolic steroids. Maybe they've used them in the past. But I'll tell you what, man. There's no fucking way anybody can use anabolic steroids in any real performance enhancing amount and not be fucking swole or riding their bike at 420 watts per kilo. I'm losing my shit over here down in Adelaide. There is so many dumb motherfuckers out there. So many jealous fucks, spiteful fucks out there on the internet today. Fuck, man. I wish I could send a koala gang to fucking rip up every single one of you motherfuckers out there. It's gonna be a fucking bunch of fucking Figsy trained koalas commandoing for your fucking front door and shoving gum leaves up your fucking nostrils. Some dumb fucks out there, you know what I mean? Like, you're too lean, DrMcDougall, but you're too skinny, but you're a steroid addict, and carbs make you fat. Do you know how dumb that makes you look? Do some fucking steroids one day. Anabolic steroids, man. Do them. Do them in high dosages even. Just fucking do them and tell me if you can be as lean as I am. You can't. It's fucking possible. Someone says, you're literally dancing around the question. He promotes whole foods and a tiny bit of sugar. 1 tablespoon to make it edible for newcomers. To make it edible for newcomers. To make it edible for newcomers. Dr. McDougall says 1 tablespoon to make it edible for the newcomers in the Starch Solution program. Motherfucker, you're wrong. Look up the rice diet. Up to 500 motherfucking grams of white refined table sugar. That's not me lying, motherfuckers. That's McDougall in his own fucking worlds. Walter Kempner. Dr. Walter Kempner was one who taught McDougall that diet affects your health. And your diet choices can help reverse certain health conditions. That's McDougall's own words. I ain't taking anyone out of context. If Kempner was alive today, he would be saying, McDougall, motherfucker, you're contradicting yourself.
So we got to get this one simple fact down that has been established. Even in diabetes care 2 years ago, they took type 1 diabetics, they dramatically increased their white sugar intake and decreased the insulin needs of type 1 diabetics. You know, it's always been the same, but everybody knows different. Don't eat potatoes, turns to sugar, makes you fat, gives you diabetes. It's exactly the opposite in terms of ultimate disease outcome.
I promote Sprite for weight loss, someone says. The whole Sprite thing is a bit of like a red flag to the fucking undercarb bulls out there. Oh my god, that's sugar, that's sugar. That's like the rice was, and the pizzas were, and the cereal with the sugar was. All these things make you lean as fuck. Now Sprite, the calories come from sugar. White rice, calories coming from sugar. Fruit, calories coming from sugar. Minimal yet sufficient amounts of protein. Sprite's got no protein in it, but we don't need much protein. Sprite is good for weight loss. If you put someone on a Sprite diet, 3,000 calories a day, they probably lose their teeth from the carbonic acid in there. I don't recommend that. I don't drink Sprite in Australia. This can's from the fucking Malaysian Airlines I go to. I'm keeping it for another video. Sprite in Australia tastes like fucking soap water compared to what stuff in Thailand. Sprite in Malaysia and the US tastes shit. I can't drink it anymore. I'm like, man, it's a letdown. Sprite in Thailand, man, that is legit. That's fucking legit shit. Ask Abdullah, the carb camel. I was drinking this Sprite, I'm thinking there's something in this shit. And Abdullah started drinking it, and he's like, man, this Sprite is next motherfucking level energetic. And Abdullah's a high energy dude too. And when you're high energy, you notice shit that works and what doesn't. Sprite in Thailand fucking works. Anyway, these people lose their shit, and this is why McDougall contradicts himself. Because if he went out there on record and says white sugar's good, which he does, but this year there's a little bit of like taboo about the Sprite and white sugar. I wasn't at the veg source thing. Did McDougall talk about, did he promote it this year? Other years he has. This year, it doesn't look like he did.